So, have you ever wondered what it's like to lead the life of an automotive journalist? Well, we get to drive fun cars, but you already knew that. We also get to learn about the cars and get to experience them firsthand, and that's what the Rocky Mountain Driving Experience is all about. So sit back and relax as I show you the RMDE for 2012. At the RMDE, we actually get to do three things. We get to take cars off-road. We also get to take cars on the racetrack, and I gotta tell you, that's a lot of fun. And on day one, we get to drive them through the gorgeous Colorado Rockies. The purpose of the Rocky Mountain Driving Experience is to give journalists like myself and the other 30 journalists from the Rocky Mountain region the ability to get into all sorts of different cars so that when we review them, we really know what we're writing about or talking about. And this year, we had some really fun cars. Audi brought not one, but two R8s. Mercedes brought an AMG, which you gotta love. And of course, Jeep brought their famous Wrangler. So on day one, we got to drive on the road and on the highway. Estes Park, Colorado is home to Rocky Mountain National Park and the Stanley Hotel, made famous by Jack Nicholson in the movie The Shining. So it was a great opportunity to spend the day behind the wheel of regular cars to supercars. How can you not like that?
The event's been absolutely incredible. From yesterday's drive all the way up to Estes Park and some of the most amazing, high-powered, exclusive cars you could possibly imagine. Being able to drive on roads with twists, turns, curves, accelerations, and drops unlike anything you'd be able to experience on a daily basis. Really going from Denver to the Estes Park was one of the most exclusive, awesome things you could do in a car.
There's nothing like taking a car on a racetrack to really give you a sense of how it performs. On the roads, an R8 is really no different from the Juke, which we have here, because you can't push it. You can't get a sense for what that car is capable of because it's illegal. At 55 or 60 miles an hour, that car is barely working up a sweat. So when we get to take these cars on the track, we get a chance to feel how they drive, how they handle dynamically, and let's face it, we get a chance to have a lot of fun.
We just got back from High Plains Raceway. It was a lot of fun. We got 3 laps in almost every single car. There were more than 20 cars there for us to drive. Everyone got a turn in just about everything. It's a really technical course. You struggle to get around it quickly and do it in a fluid motion with skill, but it really showed the weaknesses in the cars, the strengths in the cars, and it was completely worth it. I can't wait for next year. It's great.
There are two parts of the off-road section of the Rocky Mountain Driving Experience. Here, which is where we get to bash cars like the Wrangler and really put them through their paces. And we also have a rally track where cars that are off-road capable but not necessarily rock crawlers, the Juke, the RDX, the Honda CR-V, these sorts of cars, we can take them on a rally track that's loose and really get a sense for how the car does when it doesn't have complete traction and when it's not on the road.
So the nice part about yesterday's drive was we got to drive 5 vehicles back to back. You can compare 2 cars next to each other. And because we drive 5 cars yesterday and even more cars today in a short amount of time, really gets me a good feeling about the differences and the little nuances of each car.
You get in a Wrangler like this on the road, and let's face it, it doesn't do it justice. This Jeep is meant to go off-road. It has 4-wheel drive, it has lockable differential. This is a Rubicon, for God's sakes. So if you're a journalist, you want to be able to put it through its paces, and that's what the RMD is all about. We get to take cars like this, and let's face it, we get to bash them, and the reps are here with us, and they actually encourage us to bash them because they know what these cars are capable of, and they want us to take them to the max.
It's an incredible opportunity to drive as many cars back to back on similar courses as you can, so you really get the essences of what every different car is about and how every car handles in the most demanding situations you'd really ever put them in.
This is my first time to the event on behalf of Acura PR, and I thought that it was a great event. It was very well organized and well attended by not only the manufacturers, but also the media. I think there was a really good balance between the two groups, and all of the manufacturers brought some great products. I think that between the 2 days, there were 3 great opportunities to showcase the vehicles. The first day with the road drive up to Estes Park, and then today with the track drive and also the off-road course. I think that it gave the manufacturers a great opportunity to decide where the vehicles were going to be placed, and for the journalists to experience them in different varieties.
It's really fun to see everyone get behind the wheel and really see what these vehicles can do. Yesterday we got to take a beautiful drive up some winding mountain roads, and it's really interesting to see what the vehicles can do when you're on an actual road and driving through the mountains compared to what they can do on the track.
So one of the cars we got to drive in the rally course is this Juke, which is, hey! Hey, Emmy from Roadfly is here. Howdy, girl.
Howdy, Roman, how are you?
I am great. Did you have a good time?
Oh my gosh, first of all, I was in this Juke. I loved it. Anyone who follows me on Roadfly or on Facebook knows that I have major Jukey love. This was one of the best cars out here for this rallycross course.
You know, she won't tell you, but Emmy races cars off-road. So will you give me a ride and show me what this thing can do?
Hell yeah, let's go.
Let's go. As always, this is Roman and
Emmy Hall from Roadfly.
see you next time at the Rocky Mountain Driving Experience 2013.
Come on, Roman!
You don't get a sense for the Wrangler because it has skid plates. It has, obviously, four-wheel drive. It has a differential that you can lock. It has a door that's ajar.
Come on, Roman! The key isn't in here.
Oops. All right. We'll just cut it.